She saw the camera. Convincing your parents to let you have a motorcycle is really not that hard, but they have to trust you, and you cannot bug them about it constantly. What I did is I told my dad that I want to start working on motorcycles and cars, and I got on Craigslist and found a wrecked ZX9R for $700. I drove over to go take a look at it, and the only things that were wrong with it were the fairings were cracked and the engine cases were busted. Other than that, it ran perfectly. So I got it home, took it apart, ordered a new headlight, ordered new fairings, and recovered the seats, and that was my first bike. I did have to convince them to let me get my license, and that was the hard part. Getting the bike was the easy part. The hard part was definitely getting the license. I think it took about three and a half months to finally convince my mom to let me get it. It wasn't my dad that was the hard part, it was your mom. It's probably going to be the same for you. So don't bug them, and try to find a way to ease it in. I know you guys are wondering why I don't have on any gloves right now. And I know it's stupid, and I'm actually debating on a few different pairs right now. I'll put the link to them down in the description. I want to find some that are comfortable, but offer great protection, because my hands are big, and I don't want something that's like really tight. I want something kind of loose, but something that's going to help me if I go down. So if you guys can recommend anything, definitely let me know. Serious? Speed limit is 40 miles an hour. Really? I'm going to McDonald's too, so I have to stay behind this guy. Oh my god. They would be turning too, of course. Of course. This is always a sketchy turn right here. Missing a taillight. Neither of your taillights work. That thing needs some suspension. Good God. Who needs airbags? You can just ride like that. She's just gonna go right down into the road. That thing is shaking everywhere too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that thing is moving, dude. That's not even a system. That thing's just jumping. Come on. Are you serious? Really? Oh my god. I'm glad there's nothing coming, because I'd be dead right now. I want an apple pie. I don't know if you guys have had McDonald's new apple pies, but they are fantastic. I highly recommend them. And you know, McDonald's really now, after they got sued, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad for having to wait 30 seconds for a burger. See right there, apple pie, fried apple pie, 230 calories. Can I have one apple pie, please? That's it. 105. It's 105. So there's a meetup in Texas for Jake the Garden Snake in October, I think, and I would really like to make it. Hopefully by then my channel has grown a lot, and I guess if I still live here, I'll somehow commute with Do It with Dan. Say hey to YouTube. No. Yeah. No. Alright, bye. I've never seen her before in my life. She was cool though. No. Anyways, I'm waiting to go talk to a friend of mine's friend about a job, so I'm gonna go to Dick's and eat this apple pie inside of Dick's and record inside of Dick's until he gets back from getting his haircut. Oh guys, here's another shit factory. Shit Plant 101. That place fucking stinks. I'm pretty sure it's called Georgia Pacific or something like that. Or that might be the other one. I don't know. But it stinks. It smells fucking awful. The factory of buttholes. $200 degrees, bruh. You know the people in New York like sit up on the sidewalks and play music and stuff? I'm gonna pull up on the sidewalk at the pier and just start banging on my gas tank and dancing. So, I'm thinking about ordering a JDM sticker bomb book and covering my frame in stickers. The whole frame in stickers. Because there's like 12 places that are scratched and it's missing paint. And it looks really bad. And if it was covered in stickers, it would protect it. And then if a sticker gets scratched, I can just cover it back up with another sticker. Plus, it would add some character to the bike. It would look cool. Speaking of stickers, I need to get some Yamaha stickers to put on the gas tank to give it some character. It's just plain red. Then I need to do another coat of clear. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's kind of like hazy. After I wet sanded it, it went hazy, so I'm going to do another coat of clear on it. Going on a trip to the Dick's store to eat our apple pie. So saddle up, we're ready to explore in the Dick's store with our apple pie. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, is that a CTSV wagon? No, it's not. Under the badge on the side. That's like that. That's that Kate Plus 8 haircut right there. I feel like that lady would be a bitch because of that haircut, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna see if she looks at me. Please look at me. I'm gonna run into you. Ah, okay. Alright. I'm gonna park next to this. What is that? Is it a 250? Pretty sure that's a 250 because it's really slim and small. Pretty sure that's a 250. Yeah, look at that back tire. It's definitely a 250. But here's my bike. This is how it looks right now. Still needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but this is what it is. Look at these GoPros and Dick's. I really need to get one of these. I'm debating on a new GoPro or a Drift or a Sena. The only thing I don't like about the GoPro is that it's really boxy and you can't really mount it anywhere and it looks cool if it's mounted right, but I mean if you put it on the top of your helmet, it's just like a giant square. And if you had like a Sena or a Drift, like I think Walterific set up, I don't know which camera he uses, but it's either the Drift or the Sena, and it's on top of his helmet. It looks pretty clean. We're about to go eat this apple pie. I'm on my way now to go see if that guy's back from getting his hair cut so I can see about that job. can't tell y'all exactly what it is because you'd be able to find it way too easy. But I can say it involves working on cars and restoring them. Like 57 Bel Airs, cool shit like that. It's hot as shit today too. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that lady's right rear view mirror is tucked in for some reason. So I could be coming up on her right side and she could hit me because she wouldn't be able to see me. She just hit her kid. She just hit her baby with something. Did y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see through the glass, but she just hit her kid in one of those chair things, the security chairs. What the fuck are they called? A baby seat thing. She just hit her kid. Asshole! I'm still trying to think of what those are called. Car seat, that's it. Car seat, okay. She hit her kid in the car seat. And it's not a big car seat, it's a car seat for a small child. So that kid could be only a few months old, crying because she needs something. She could be hot, she could be hungry, and she's gonna hit her, or hit him. That's fucked up. You don't hit kids. I don't give a shit what your excuse is. If that was a guy who did that, I probably would have said something. Speaking of this rage and fights and hitting people and stuff, if somebody hit your girlfriend or your wife or your daughter or sister, what would y'all do about it? I would throw down. That's all I've got to say. Even if it wasn't family related, if it was a woman in public and I saw a male hit her, I'm gonna do something about it. It's not acceptable. What would you guys do? I had a teacher before I left high school that some man dumped a hot ashtray down her back, and she was proud of this too. Her husband, instead of fighting, hitting the guy for that, she wanted to call the cops instead, and the guy left. Okay, well, I can understand maybe he can't fight or whatever. Even if he got his ass beat, her husband, if he got his ass beat, it's the principle of the thing. You're gonna defend your loved ones or anybody that is a female that's being abused by a male. Defend them, hit them, punch them, do something, kick them. It's just unacceptable. I'm pissed off right now. I'm fucking pissed right now because that lady hit that kid. I actually kind of feel bad for not pulling behind her and saying something. That's unacceptable. Maybe somebody in the Child Protective Services will see this. If y'all could see it and take the kid. Because you know if she's going to hit him in the high chair, she's going to hit him at home. I'm not saying you can't spank your kids, but when they're that age, you're going to hit them with that shit because they're crying or something? Because they need you? That's just fucking unacceptable. I'm fucking pissed. Uh-oh. Woo! I am now deaf in my left ear. Sliding back, saved. See, I was so pissed off I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to be going straight. I was supposed to take a ride at that light and go straight, but I was too pissed. I couldn't think, so I had to turn around. What a piece of shit, though. Hope that lady falls down the stairs or some shit. Hits her baby, who is still in a car seat. Are you kidding me? That is unbelievable. I really hope you guys could see that. She turned around, had something in her hand, and like did that. She didn't punch it, but she hit it with something. It's bad enough hitting a child with something that goes across them, but if you hit it at them, it's going to go into them because there's nowhere else for it to go. So that's actually kind of worse. That's unbelievable. And if she thinks that hitting it's going to make it stop crying by hurting it, there's no logic in that. If you want somebody to stop crying, yelling at them and hitting them, it's not going to do shit. It's going to make it worse. Unbelievable. Really hope you guys saw that though.